Hi everyone, we are here to answer your questions about being an engineer.
My name is Michelle, and I'm currently a software developer at UWorld. I'm a self-taught developer who made a career switch during the pandemic.
And I am Nara, Manager of Data Analytics at UWorld. With over 25 years of experience in software development, I've worked as a developer, architect, manager, leader, and an inventor holding 2 published patents.
You all sent in so many great questions about what it takes to work in this field, and we're excited to answer some of those questions for you. So let's get started. What inspired you to choose your career? I am a self-taught developer. I lost my job in the pandemic. So thankfully I have a support system at home with my partner and my friends. A lot of them are software developers and told me I should look into this career. I started practicing coding on my own, and turns out I enjoy it.
Growing up in 1990s, in my high school, we used to see computers and software as a transformational new space, which has immense potential to transform our lives, somewhat like how AI is being looked at today. That inspired me to look for a field which will have years of new learnings and innovation that will keep me excited and engrossed, and also had huge potential to grow new businesses and make more money. What made you confident that this was the career you wanted to pursue? As a high schooler, I was introduced to programming. Math and logical problem solving was an area that I was always interested in. I was able to solve some of the problems through programming, and that excited me to do more of it. And that is how I was hooked on to choosing this as a career.
Since I'm self-taught, I learned how to code on my own, and being able to write the code and see what I was doing on the screen, so like building out a website and visually seeing what I applied, is what made me confident. Do you enjoy your job, and what do you like about it? Yes, I really enjoy working at UWorld. I have a really great team I work with, and everyone has their own knowledge, like base and expertise that we can contribute to and work together and learn from. There's a lot of learning opportunity here at UWorld, and I just strive on learning.
I love my job at UWorld, and these are the 4 things that I like about it. I always work with people trying to understand their problems and try to provide data-oriented solutions for that. I enjoy working and grooming my team members, coaching them, mentoring them to achieve their fullest potentials. And I work with cutting-edge technologies, artificial intelligence, big data platforms to provide innovative solutions. And I work towards scaling up and growing my organization and helping them stay innovative with the competition. What's something that you still struggle with and are still working on? It's always very challenging to anticipate user trends, changing technological advances, and customer behavior. It's always difficult to predict how things will change 5 years from now. You might want to do certain things short term, but at the same time, if it is engaging and the users are using it, it has to be available for a long-term needs. So it's always important to build a system that is flexible. So the struggle is always balancing between short-term needs versus long-term changing trends and predicting user expectations.
Something I personally struggle with is adding comments to code and working on documentation. How much did you have to invest into pursuing this career? I have a unique case since I'm a self-taught developer. I spent about a year learning how to code and working on my own projects to build a portfolio, but I did treat it like a 9-to-5 job. Once I got a job at UWorld, I did continue and work on a certificate at a community college to continue growing my knowledge base that I didn't have entering this job. I think it's important to continue learning so you can stay on top of the growing field.
In addition to investing in a good college degree, it's important to remember that you should invest in yourself over a period of time throughout your career. You have to constantly keep looking at areas where you can work on and improve. There are some opportunities where you will get to work on the job and learn. So you can take that up as an investment and say that, hey, I will take up this role for the next 3 years and see how much I can learn from it and grow from there. As I grew into a leadership role, I found out that there is another world of learning where I need to learn how to work with people, how to work with solving problems, and how I can lead an organization to grow. These are areas which are never-ending learning opportunities for you to improve as a person. So investing in yourself throughout your life is very important. College degree will give you a good foundation, but it is you who should work hard to improve yourself. Well, that's all the time we have for questions in this video, but please check out some of our other videos for more information. Thanks for watching.